It's Late Night with Nicho Young. Tonight, the author of internationally best-selling novel The Shack, William Paul Young. From corporate events to birthday parties, we got Ray Brown Magic and musical guest Josh Bells. Now here's your host, Nicho Young.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thanks for coming out tonight. We have a wonderful show, some great guests. And I went into Orlando and the surrounding areas to get the scoop on various things to do. But before we get there, according to New Scientist, the asteroids implicated in dino deaths are not guilty after all. Yeah. Upon hearing this, President Obama has declared February 29th as a National Day of Reconciliation and Prayer, and the Senate is currently working on what reparations need to be made to the descendants of the humiliated asteroid family. But the Democrats have been quick to indicate that any payments would not extend to distant relatives such as steroids and hemorrhoids. Also in celebrity news, Orlando Bloom and supermodel wife Miranda Kerr celebrated their first wedding anniversary. Very rare in the celebrity world, I know. Johnny Depp, who's usually very, quiet and doesn't like to do interviews, actually came out to congratulate them. And his specific words, and I quote, "I'll drink to that. I don't believe it, but I'll drink to it." So, okay, I need, I'll just do my own sound effects because I don't have a real band. It's good, all right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show tonight. Internationally best-selling author of The Shack and one of my favorite people on earth, William Paul Young, is here. Also, a magician who says he's going to get the best of me, Ray Brown. And our special musical guest for the night, singing us a song from his first album, Josh Bales. But first, I went out to Blue Springs to talk to the local park ranger and get some answers. Take a look. I came out here to Blue Springs State Park to answer some of the hard-hitting questions, like, why is the water so clear? What activities are there to do in this massive jungle environment? And are manatees natural tricksters? I talked to the assistant park manager to find out some of the answers.
Well, we're a first magnitude spring, which means we're one of the largest in size. Over 100 million gallons of water comes out every single day. But probably the biggest unique thing about our spring is the way it's such a wonderful wildlife refuge for our manatees. There's other listed species besides the manatees. We have black bears, Florida scrub jays, gopher tortoise, stuff you might easily see when you come visit though, lots of wading birds, alligators, turtles, lots of fish in the spring. Well, there's all kinds of things you can do, depends on the time of year you come, but all year round you can rent canoes and kayaks, go out on our riverboat cruise, which is a nature and cultural history tour of the park and the area. You can always view the spring. You can go swimming in the summertime. You can view the manatees in the wintertime, go hiking. Well, I guess it has to be the manatee. They're kind of our claim to fame here at Blue Spring, and they're one of the things that we all have the privilege while we work here to help protect and provide an opportunity for everyone to see. Well, it's great to come in the summertime, of course, to cool off, but the wintertime is much more tranquil, and it's nice to come in early in the morning when it's peaceful and quiet and watch the manatees. There can be 200 to 300 manatees in the spring run at any time, so just sit and observe their behavior, and I find it very peaceful and relaxing. The summertime, we get a lot of visitors, and we're very, very, very busy, but we're providing a great opportunity for our community, and people come from all over the world, really, in the wintertime to see the manatees.
All that talk about manatees, and I still don't know what one is. Anyway, my first guest this evening surprised the world when he wrote a little book for his children that went on to become an international bestseller. With more than 15 million books sold worldwide, please help me welcome William Paul Young.
I
feel like we've done this before.
Yeah, once or twice. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, appreciate it. So, you just got back from Rio.
Rio, Brazil. Yeah, great place. I love Brazil. And they were telling me that they only have 2 seasons in Brazil, and I was there thankfully during summer because the other one's hell. And
Yes.
so, you know.
It's, you know.
But they had brought down there by the publisher of the Shack in Portuguese. It's Acabana, and they celebrated the 3 millionth copy sold in Brazil, which was great. And then we went to the world's largest book fair, over 1 million people coming through in about 11 days. So it's just a massive amount of people. There were a number of authors there. Anne Rice was there. Got to talk to her in the airport for a couple hours as we were leaving, and which was great. You know, vampires in the Shack. But she's a great person.
It's your sequel. It's your next
Oh no,
book.
I don't think so. I don't think I'll do a
Shack
sequel.
Full of Vampires.
Right.
It's the title.
Okay.
No. I want royalties. So, before you wrote this book, before everyone knew who you were, and you could say the words "the Shack," and everyone would go, we did some research and we found out about you, and we found a tape. We don't have the tape, unfortunately, but we found it.
It's probably on YouTube.
Yeah, probably is.
Everything's on YouTube.
You were on a little show called "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?"
That's right. You know, and it was when it was a big show. You know, it was right in the middle of Regis Philbin's heyday. My daughter Amy went on the cell phone, dialed an 800 number that you were supposed to dial, and I mean, the media hasn't even picked it up yet in terms of the connection between the fact that
You heard it here first. Right
Exactly.
here, we're
Yeah.
cutting edge.
This
Cutting edge.
is all new information. No, and Regis loved it because I was from Boring, Oregon. That's the little town we lived in. You know, home of the Boring Baptist Church. But
Well, there's a lot of places that are home to that.
We did have the Boring Burger,
Yes.
and it did go out of business. And I wonder why. You know?
Due to, was it lack of interest?
Yeah, I think lack of
Okay,
interest.
that's what
So then, you know, I grew up overseas. I'm a third culture kid, grew up in the Highlands of New Guinea, and I'm Canadian. I have 6 kids, you know. So Regis thought there was just a lot of material.
Well, there
And it
you
worked
go.
out really well.
There you go. And when were you on the show?
It was actually, it was, we taped 9/11/2000. That was the year before, one
Wow.
year exactly. And Kim, my wife, and I, and some friends, a relative, one of her sisters, we went down to the Trade Center just, you know, as part of the touristy thing, go down and see all that. So a year later, we were shocked like everyone else, you know, as we sat and watched just this tragedy that happened.
Yeah. So you are originally from Canada.
I am.
And so kind of, I know you're not that much of an outsider anymore, but kind of a take, looking at it from the outside in, how
You're
did
talking
it
about
impact
9/11?
you? Yes, the 9/11.
9/11 was a gut check for a whole bunch of us. I think for the whole global community, because it was sort of like the neighborhood cop who had things under control and, you know, policed everything and was untouchable almost. It's finding out that, you know, his own daughter's been abducted. And you just think, wow, what a change the world is going through. And it has. The last, you know, 10 years, even the last 20 years, the whole world's changed. And the sense of the global community is so much larger. Human questions are coming to the surface. And I think that's, part of why the Shack has done what it's done, because it asks really human questions inside of a real tragedy. And, you know, well, who's God in the middle of this? And how do we understand these things? What do I do with this kind of pain? All of that.
Yeah.
And 9/11 just was one of those incidents that you'll never forget. It'll just be ingrained in our minds where we were when we saw the kinds of catastrophe that we were witnessing.
Gotcha.
But as a result, I think that the human community has opportunities because of the conversation that it's raised to actually do some things that are going to be beneficial for us all.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming out. I really
Great to be
appreciate
here.
it.
Thank you.
And I know late night talk show format is usually about fun, comedy, and stuff, but we're filming this show in the 10-year anniversary of 9/11. And we wanted to take a moment to honor those who were impacted by this event.
Absolutely.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming out in remembrance and respect for those who lost their lives on September 11, 2001. As stated, nearly 3,000 people lost their lives in that terrorist attack. It doesn't matter whether you're a career firefighter or volunteer, whether you're from the smallest rural department or the largest department in the United States and around the world, FDNY. Doesn't matter if you're on the job or retired, like some of our men from the FDNY that are here today. Doesn't matter if you're a firefighter in Europe or anywhere around the world. We all have the same goal, to serve our community, keep it safe, even if it requires paying the ultimate sacrifice. I'm sure you've heard the stories from the survivors where they were all coming down. There were hundreds of them coming down the stairs, and to their amazement, they saw the firemen going up the stairs, single file. They all high-fived them as they went, and they called them heroes. These men knew what they were getting into. They saw the severity of the situation. They saw the victims that were falling from these buildings. They knew what they were getting into.
We must never forget the 19,298 names, 19,298 names that are inscribed on those walls. So many within this great country will never forget that tragic day. I remember days after the attack, I saw a huge banner placed on a building across from where the towers once stood that read, "We will never forget. We will never forget." Those words are instilled in all of us as it reads true, as America will never forget.
My heartfelt gratitude goes out to those who risked and lost their lives in that tragedy. There's no real segue to go back to the world of entertainment and such, but we're going to go over to Ashley Matthews, who's been keeping an eye on the world of music. Let's see what's hot right now.
Welcome to Music Mania, where you guys voted all week for your hottest top 10 videos. I'm Ashley Matthews here with your countdown. Coming in today at number 10 is Chris Brown featuring Benny Benassi with Beautiful People.
It's your life, it's your life. Your beauty's deep inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. The beauty is inside of you. Don't let them bring you down, no.
All right, again at number 9 is Seek Romance from Tim Bird. 'At number 8, for the first time on our countdown, is Lonely Heart by Radio Killers. Congratulations, guys, and welcome to the countdown. Yeah. 7, Martin Slovak with Hello. 6, Afrojack, Take Over Control. 5, Edward Maya, Stereo Love. 4, Jennifer Lopez featuring Pitbull, On the Floor. 3, Mr. Saxo Beat, Alexander Stan. 2, Benny Benissa, Cinema. 'Today's flashback videos come from 1994 artist Scatman John with his #1 hit single in the 90s, Scatman.
As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the Scatman can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the Scatman.
Finally, at number 1 on today's countdown is Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO. Congratulations, guys. Number 1, Shuffling.
Everybody just have a good time. Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Feel it, man. We gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you shake that.
Nicho went to go find the best place to get some of his music and run across Park Avenue CDs. Let's take a look.
Well, I'm here at Park Avenue CDs, right? With Mikey Cortez. He works here at the store. Mikey, what is different about this place, this particular location, than any other CD record store?
You're going to find stuff that you can't find anywhere else. Stuff that you just can't walk into like a big box store and pick off the shelf. A lot of hard to find stuff, and a lot of stuff that maybe you didn't know you liked. CDs, posters. We have brought in a lot of different styles of Asian candy recently, which I love, so I think I'll eat them all before people get to buy them. Vinyl, used vinyl, new vinyl, kid robot toys. I mean, all kinds of stuff. We got a 6-piece stage we build, and we have performances here with bands all the time.
All right, I'm here with Shelly, the store manager, the big dog, the top kahuna. Anything in particular that's personal to you that's up in this store?
I've got some voodoo candles over there I donated. Burn for good business, good vibes, no bad voodoo. No.
Yeah, that's probably good, you know, black magic and all that. Yeah.
Got a lot of cozy things in here, man. We want you to feel like you can hang out. We don't want you to leave early. We want you to come hang out. We're open till late. Yeah.
I had a joke for that, but I wrote it and it was dumb. So anyways, here's I'm here with Ray Brown. He says he's going to do a little magic for us today.
Magic? I've never done magic in my life. I don't know.
And this could be awkward.
Yeah. Okay, well, cool. I guess we could make something that doesn't
Or we could stand here for 4 minutes.
I just happened to bring a deck of cards with me.
Hey.
Nicho, do you like card tricks?
I do.
Good answer, because if not, I leave. Okay. Ha ha ha. Deck of cards, they're all different. All look good. Nothing tricky in there. I'm going to let you see which card. I need you just to take any one you want. I'm going to let you see which one you're grabbing. That way you don't think I'm trying to make you pick a certain one or...
That one.
Perfect.
If I can grab it.
You got it. Look at it, and if you would, before you show it to the folks at home, I actually want you to sign your name on it for me.
Okay.
In big bold letters on the face of the card, just put your name and then your Visa card number.
Oh, wait. You almost got me there. I'm telling you what. Here, there's your Sharpie back.
Excellent. If you want, just flip it around, let everyone at home see what it is. That's important. Well, very nice. I'm going to take it from you.
Okay.
Face down, it's going to go right inside the deck. Now, Nicho, I also brought a big bag of balloons with me.
Okay.
So if you would just put your hands together, like make a cup. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to dump some of these balloons into your hand, but it's really important that you don't drop any of them, because if you drop them, they go all over the floor, and it kind of ruins the entire trick and the evening.
All right.
Perfect.
It was my floor director.
Well, yeah. Well, oh, gosh.
That was my director.
Okay, Nicho. Without dropping any more,
okay,
pick out one of those balloons.
There you go.
I'm going to take your balloon and roll it up into a little packet. That's what we'll call it. So we have the balloon and the deck of cards. I'm going to try to combine the two, put them together.
Okay.
You don't want to blink. Ready? Right there. Here we go.
Hey now.
And all of the cards are now sealed inside the balloon. Very amazing. Thank you.
I would clap, but I've been told on penalty of death that I shouldn't drop any more balloons.
You're a little constrained there.
Yeah,
oh,
all right.
Jeez. Okay, thank you. Nicho, it's not over just yet, because I actually have to find your card. Let me, give the cards a, oh, no.
That's the way. Sometimes magic is tricky.
Okay, Nicho. Somewhere inside this balloon is your card. I'm gonna get it. There it is. One card from inside the balloon.
All
It's
right.
the Ace of Clubs.
Oh, hey now, hey now.
Oh. Thank you. You keep that.
All right.
And I'm even gonna let you keep this for a nice souvenir. Good job.
Fantastic. Well, for a guy who's never done magic, that was pretty good.
You did great, yeah.
You know, that's awesome.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Me.
You.
I've never done magic.
Not me, you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how long have you been doing magic?
Oh, geez, about 8 years professionally. I started when I was about 11. After I saw David Copperfield, picked it up as a hobby around 8, and then 3 years later was doing it professionally.
Oh wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If this fails for me, then I will try magic.
Do magic, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's a good career path.
It's the
really.
next obvious
Yeah.
step to go into magic. So, who's the coolest person you've ever performed for before?
Oh, geez. I did a show one time back in Dallas, Texas. Jay Leno was in the audience. That was pretty exciting.
Right on.
Off the top of my head, yeah, that was probably the coolest thing.
That's awesome. Well, Ray Brown, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Very nice.
I'm going to do this next segment with this awkwardly tucked under my arm. As you can probably tell, I'm not the most svelte of individuals. So I went out to Herbalife to see if they could help me with my problem. And also we'll follow it up with a short cooking segment. I'm here with Michael Pollock, and what he does is freelances for the company, I believe. I'm going to get the lowdown. So what is Herbalife?
Herbalife is a nutrition company started in 1970 by a guy named Mark Hughes. So he wanted to start a company that's very, actually does the right nutrition and get everything right. And this has motivated his company, getting people better, but not the money.
So what I'm drinking here is aloe?
It's aloe. So it's very, very good for your skin. Again, it's going to rehydrate you. About 80% of people have some sort of digestive issues. That'll take care of that.
All right.
It's mango flavor, so it tastes really good.
Okay, here we go. I'm still alive. So I guess right now they're going to weigh me. I'm a little wary to have the camera follow me on this one, but all right. Now the microphone probably weighs, about 100 pounds. 100 pounds, so all right.
You're good.
Hey, I'm actually less than I thought I was. Well, Herbalife sounds like a good deal. Sounds like something that could help someone like me lose weight or, become better looking through magic. But Michael Pollock, thank you for taking the time to talk to us today. And
That's no problem. I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy helping other people. So that's no problem.
I'm going to go drink another shake or get a cheeseburger or something. Yep, that's all I got.
This is Nicho Young with today's 2 Minutes Meal segment. The mini segment that shows you how to make healthy meals for cheap right at home. Today we're going to be making barbecue chicken tortilla pizza. Looks good, doesn't it? First you need a chicken breast. Then you got to get some real mozzarella cheese. Some green, red, yellow peppers, whatever color you desire. And some tortillas. And then, to top it off, some barbecue sauce. First, you're going to want to either boil or grill your chicken. Put it in the pot. Look at that. Season it up and make it good. Make it just how you like it. You got to heat that chicken. Make sure you don't get salmonella poisoning. That looks tasty. That's good chicken. Then you got to shred it up or cube it, however you desire. Look at that. That's the fastest cutting I ever saw. Whoa. Then, you got to put some barbecue sauce in it. But you don't want to use too much because a little goes a long way. Good. Got to get some tortillas, put that chicken on it, put them peppers on them, get that mozzarella cheese, and it's ready to go in the oven. Make sure you cook them for about 10 minutes. You got to get that cheese nice and melted, and you got to make sure that tortilla is nice and crispy. And that's what you come out with. Delicious delectableness. Pizza on a tortilla. Healthy and cheap. Cut it up so it fits. You gotta make sure you don't take too big of a mouthful. Look at that, looks so good. The tastiest pizza you ever done had. Pizza. This has been another 2 Minutes Meal segment with your host, Nicho Young.
My next guest is singing a song from his first album, the title track, If I Was a Prince, Josh Bales.
What I heard about the road, the one you got in the Broadway show, and we all knew that you'd succeed, and all of us back here in Tennessee. But my fairy tale, it's just not going that well. If I was a prince, I'd ride my white horse to your apartment in downtown New York. I'd get down on my knee and pull out this ring, and we'd settle this whole damn thing. Well, Nashville's fine and I've been busy. It sure is a beautiful southern city. So while you're acting out your fables, I'm just down here waiting tables. And there's no magic here. It's just me wishing you would appear. If I was a prince, I'd ride my white horse to your apartment in downtown New York. I'd get down on my knee and pull out this ring, and we'd settle this whole damn thing. So how could I convince you, baby? Or do you even want me to? Oh, come after you. 'Cause if I was a prince, I'd ride my white horse into your apartment in downtown New York. I'd get down on my knee and pull out this ring, and we'd settle this whole damn thing. If I was a prince, well, I'd ride my white horse to your apartment in downtown New York. I'd get down on my knee and pull out this ring, and we'd settle this whole damn thing. Yeah, we'd settle this. We'd settle this.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Thank you very
That
much.
was great. That was wonderful. What was the inspiration behind the song?
Man, the inspiration behind this song was a songwriter and an actress getting together, and it sort of going down in flames. So
Nice. So an anti-love story.
a bit of an anti-love story,
Nice.
exactly right.
Well, thanks again, Josh Bales, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the future.